look into The Irishman, bro, that's so old, but it's a good movie. It's long, and the AI and it's a little wonky to make Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci look younger, but whatever, it's a good movie. Jehovah's Thickness, do you think you'd be ranked in the top 5 or top 10 if you were to come out of retirement? I'd have some work to do before I got there. You're saying like in my prime? Absolutely. But now, I'd have a lot of work to do. Omar, Sean O'Malley and Batista are friends too and not positive, but I think they both train with Tim. Sean will avoid him for as long as possible. The UFC doesn't care about any of that. Marshall, Brent, Spain or France? I know you got England over Argentina. Hell yeah, go England. I hope Spain wins because France is such a dominant force, but France can be tough to beat, man. Jalen Swin, Podcast One in Google says you don't have a new deal. Podcast One didn't say that. I signed the biggest deal I've ever signed in podcasting with them a few months ago. Multiple year deal. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Omar says, dude, you were on Rogan a month ago. What do you mean not the animal it is now? No, not Rogan. Rogan's bigger than ever. I'm saying Kill Tony. Kill Tony, that show's mainstream now. When I was on it, it was like a niche thing. That's what I mean. Captain 420, Brian's the best, funniest man alive. He's pretty funny. Black Ross says, I think Colby Covington kind of pulled a lame move by turning down the boat. He says, so out of the fights, you would show them DJ Embo. Don't worry about it. Captain 420, out of all the fights, you show him Pat Barry for Czech Congo? Yeah, it was good. Pennywise, are you re-signing with Podcast One? Got the deal done 2 months ago, my man. Biggest deal of my career in podcasting. They're the best. When you're going after endorsements or, when I was renegotiating my deal with Pod One, you put all sorts of numbers together. Social media, all audio, video, clips, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. You accumulate all this big mass number where you see it like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's right.
When people mention the podcast, dude, they said the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this or not, It looks good. But again, prove it. Give us a breakdown. Those 34 million, because
Brendan Schaub did re-sign with Podcast One. He just did it for a lot less money. And he just did it recently, so I don't know why he's talking about months ago, but it's Schaub. He has to lie about everything, and it wasn't the biggest deal ever. But he did sign it on June 3rd, 2026. Now let me break down the deal. There's all this legal mumbo jumbo. I went through it all. So here's basically the deal. And this is a filing that they have to do. They didn't announce this for some reason. Well, it is Schaub, and why would you announce that? He's an embarrassment. But they signed Adam Carolla too. So Adam Carolla's name is in a bunch of this documents. This is the F8 Form 8K filing they have to do with the government. Yes, I put on my journalistic hat here, people. And I went and found out all this crap. So, this is the deal. Schaub has re-signed for a lot less money. He's signed for $1.1 million. So before, the deal he did in 2023 was for $1.6 million. This deal is for $1,175,000. And Podcast One gets to pay him $350,000 in stock. So he will be paid that $350,000 in stock. This does bring up something interesting now. This explains why he's live streaming. The deal is for a lot less. He still has to pay Callan the $25,000 a month. So that's another 300 grand a year gone. He has to pay Dalia and Montez and Cheddar Bob over there on Golden Hour. So, but he quit that one probably so he can live stream and get some more income in his pocket that's just for him. So, but he did resign. I don't know how long the deal is for. He said multi-year deal, which is if he signed $1 million deal for like 3 years, that's a terrible deal. It's a god awful deal. But yeah, see, 1,175,000, and there were fees and all that crap. So the deal is for a lot less money, but the dummy was sort of, it's like every Schaub lie he's ever told. There's a grain of truth in there. So, of course, he didn't sign the deal months ago. By the way, it was last month when he said he did the deal months ago. It wasn't months ago. It wasn't the biggest deal he ever signed. If it is a multi-year deal, that's kind of a terrible deal. I mean, $1.1 million for, like, I would assume another 3 years. He's the one who said multi-year. So, 1.1 million for 3 years. Still have to pay Chin 100 grand a year. Is it the sad fall of Bappa because he just spent $1 million on that exact amount on his fucking house? By the way, wait a minute, that is the exact amount he spent on his house, wasn't it? 1.1,075,000. Wait a minute, did he sign a deal for the exact amount on his house just so he could buy that house? Damn. I don't know, but Bappa was kind of telling the truth, not really, though. But we're going to get more Schaub for at least a little bit. But this thing is still so crazy. I mean, his live stream is already dead. That was a great question by that person, by the way. I mean, it was the only super chat he got during the whole goddamn thing, but he did answer it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.